And this is played semi-final where Lexington Shotguns taking on against Volcano Sports Cricket Academy. Well, let me take you down in the middle where we are going to have the toss. Good morning to all of you. We are live and exclusive from Tolerance Oval Abu Dhabi. Well, it's toss time over here, and it is played semi-final of ongoing Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Two teams who have qualified. It's Lexington Shotguns taking on against Volcano Sports Academy. On my left, it's Shayan leading Volcano Sports Academy. Next to him, Fahad leading Shotguns, and on my extreme left, it's Rizwan, the match referee. And Fahad will be flipping the coin, and Shayan will be doing the calling. Heads is the call.
Shotgun is won the toss.
Fahad, congratulations, you won the toss. What you're going to do and why?
I will bat first, and I think they are short of players, and go with bat.
You're going to bat first. So what is the target which you like to put on board?
I think 170 plus will be good score in this wicket.
Well, any particular impact player coming in?
Yeah, we know the Kamil is in.
Well, Fahad, all the best and give us a good game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Shayan, tough luck with the task. You are going to chase. So what the target you would like to chase?
Yeah, it's good wicket, I think. So we can chase we can keep them like a 150. So we can chase easily because batting pitch today. I think.
Same question. Any impact player coming into the semi-final?
Yeah, Tahir Goshi's come back.
Well, all the best and hope we'll have a good game ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is it. The news from the central is that it's Lexington Shotguns. They have won the toss and they have opted to bat first. Well, news from the middle is that it's Shotguns who have won the toss and they have opted to bat first. So let me take you go through the line over here playing in this pledge semi-final from Shotguns. It's Fahd Nawaz, the captain, Mujahid Amin, Muhammad Mohsen, Nasir Faraz, Junaid Khan, Tahir Zaman, Qadir Ahmed, Alam Khan, Faisal Beg, Zainul Abidin, and Manoj Patel. Well, they got plenty of good all-rounders, good spinners as well. So let's find out what Volcano Sports Academy got in their squad. Once again, let me tell you that this is an amazing tournament, Abu Dhabi. Well, talking about Volcano Sports Academy, it's Muhammad Zaman, Muhammad Irshad, Ghulam Murtaza, Azaz Ali, Shahan Dilshan, Abrar Sheikh, Fazal Manan, Kalimullah, Muhammad Yusuf, Saifullah Noor, and Tahir Goshi. They too got some very good players as well as some all-rounders in their squad. So hoping to have a very good semi-final over here. So let's talk about the points table. Well, ALS Superstars, they got 3 points. In fact, 3 matches they played, 2 points. They got 1 match where they have lost, and total points 4 for them. Abu Dhabi Smashers played 3 matches, 2 victories for them, and they got 4 points as well. And talking about LCC Shotguns, they played 3 matches, 1 victory for them, and they got a couple of points. And Ultrad Nas as well, 3 matches, 1 victory for them, and 2 points for them as well. Talking about Group B, 7 districts played 3 matches, they got 2 victories, 4 points they got. CSS as well, 3 matches, 2 victories for them, 4 points. Karwan CC, 3 matches, 2 victories for them, and they got 4 points as well. Volcano Sports Academy, well, they lost all their matches after playing 3, and they got 0 points on the table. A wonderful tournament, Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. So, well, the players are going out in the middle to umpires as well, taking on their position. We have got Muhammad Rashid as one of the umpire, will be officiating the game, a very senior and indeed a wonderful umpire, and alongside him it's Rohit Kale. Was talking about the scorer, it's Seman who will be doing the job of scoring in this particular game. Well, seems like it's Rahman and Junaid. I guess they have been sent as openers. We'll find out very soon. Nice weather over here in Abu Dhabi, the capital of United Arab Emirates, and lovely ground. A nice outfield as well. As I was talking little earlier to the officials, I came to know that 170, 175 is the average runs that the team have scored in this particular tournament. So that means that this particular surface as well as the ground provides equal opportunities both the batters as well as to the bowlers. There's still plenty of grass on the track, so that means that with the new ball, the bowlers will get some kind of assistance from the surface. Things are all getting set up here. Saifullah Noor has got the ball in his hand. The left arm seamer likes to bring the ball back to the right-hander batter. It will be very interesting that how he's going to bowl first up. Usually he is a wicket taker and he likes to attack those stumps and the pads of the right-hander batter. As usual, we'll be bowling over the wicket. There we go, the first ball of this Plat semi-final. Right on the money. Lovely delivery and well, nicely played. Plenty of actions right on the first ball. A full delivery swinging in and nicely played by the batter. You don't want to face such deliveries first up, and that too early in the morning. What a start. Saifullah Noor. We all know what he is capable of. Singing the ball back to the right-hander batter, and that was a beauty of a ball. Now then, nicely bowled once again, and well, very close that was. Direct hit would have been very interesting. Couple of runs added to the score. Jihan Khan and Fahad came as opener. Couple of runs on the board after first two deliveries. Good start by both the teams so far. Saifullah Noor, right arm over the wicket. Well, that was short delivery, pulled away. There is a fielder in the deep. And good running between the wickets. Couple of runs added to the score. Well, that's nice bowling coming up from Saifullah Noor after pitching couple of full deliveries. Trying to pull the line length back, surprise the batter. Two fielders in the deep third and deep square leg, waiting for those lofted shots. All that is close shout, and once again there was a chance for run out as well. So plenty of actions in the first over already. Jihan Khan stepped out a bit, and I think that is what made the umpire thought that he cannot give it like before, because he was standing quite outside the popping crease. Once again, nice delivery and well played. by the batter as well. It's always following the batter. It's always gonna come back to you. It will be very rare where Seflanur will try to swing the ball away from the right-hander batters. That's his strength. Short delivery pulled away. Fielder in the deep will cut it off. Nice piece of fielding there, but won't be able to stop the batters taking a couple of runs there. A very eventful over has come to an end. It's 7 on the board after the first over. Well, we are all set for the second over of this plate semi-final. Goshi is the bowler and will be bowling over the wicket. Another left arm seamer. Nice delivery. Plenty of fielders there on the offside to cut that shot. So far, a little cautious both the batters. They don't want to take unnecessary risk with the new ball against these left arm seamers. Both of them, they are able to swing the ball back to the right-hander batter. Tahir Goshi into the attack. Well, that is the first lofted shot and has gone for the maximum. First 6 coming up from the bat of Junaid Khan. It was pitched up and mid-on standing up. No risk, very minimal risk, and that was nice hit. Fully confident, and now then that hit will create plenty of doubts in the mind of the fielding captain as well as in the mind of the bowler. And immediately there is a change in the field. The long on has been placed. Nice delivery this time. A little slow in the air and well tackled by the batter. Another single added to the score. Good start as far as shotguns are concerned. They have picked up 14 runs so far. We are only into the second over. Well, that has gone down the leg side and it might go away for wides as well. Now, first rare loose delivery coming up by the bowler in this game. You got to be absolutely spot on when you are bowling with the new ball, and if you are getting a swing, with the fine leg standing up. If you are pitching the ball on that particular line, well, you are flirting with plenty of risk. Driven but straight to mid off, no run. Fahad just trying to stay outside the popping crease to cut short that extra bit of swing which the bowler is getting. Well, the victorious of this played semi-final is going to play the final as well later on. Once again down the leg side, this time wicketkeeper has done well. He has saved another 4 important runs for his side. Another wide given by the umpire. Tahir Goshi needs to find his line very quickly here. All that pressure exerted in the first over, I think has been tackled well. Once again down the leg side, and this will be another wide, I guess. Yes. Good over for the batting side. Couple of wides. In fact, 3 wides, including a boundary and a 6 as well. Good delivery, and in a rage will earn a single to Fahad, and maybe 2. Brilliant running between the wicket. Well, you got to be present-minded in the field. These are very sharp batters, both of them, and they have got good chemistry between them in running between the wickets. A good over for the batting side has come to an end. 22 for the loss of none after 2 overs. .22 for the loss of none after 2 overs. We are into the 3rd over. Saifullah Noor will continue to bowl. He has bowled a very good over first up, including a close call for the leg before. And I think Fahad is not happy with something. Not feeling well, Fahad. Taking some time out there. Umpire is making sure that he is all set and in readiness to play the next ball. Fahad has played for UAE national side as well. A very good batter, very good technique as well. But it's Junaid Khan who has got plenty of runs in the previous over. Oh, well, he went for the big shot, I think in a rage, maybe, which has saved him. But once again, very good delivery. Mid-on standing up, and he wanted to take advantage of the power play. Saifullah Noor remains unmoved as far as his fielding positions are concerned. Still going with the orthodox manner, deep square leg in position and deep third. This is going to be very interesting. Nicely driven. Well, direct hit. And umpire will have to check that. Lovely piece of fielding there. The batter looks quite confident, but those direct hits will always be very interesting. Once again, stepping out a little bit to cover the swing. Nicely driven. Straight to the fielder there. Lovely throw. And well, it looks like he has just made it. Good running between the wickets. There is nothing wrong with the fielder there. He has aggressively approached the ball with the lovely fast throw directly onto the stumps, but Junaid Khan was fast enough to reach to his popping crease. Yes, he has been given not out. But a very good piece of fielding there. You have to be on your toes, especially when you are working, fielding inside the circle. These batters are looking to take those cheeky singles. Sefranur once again in a rage. Straight to the fielder there, but still very good running between the wickets. Very good understanding between both these openers. No real calling between them, but just the eye connection is more than enough. Cefalanur will be targeting those stumps all the time. Junaid Khan, nice delivery, played towards the mid-on, and it will be another single. Another good over from Sefranur. Short delivery. Wonderful bowling by Sefranur. Once again, he tested the batter with that quick short delivery. Deep square leg in position always can come into play. Now that is the beauty with Sefranur. He has got plenty of experience. Getting the ball swing back to the right-hander batter, pitching the ball up, and then all of a sudden testing them with that lovely short delivery. Now, this definitely creates some doubt in the mind of the batter. He can't all the time set himself to play those. Oh, beauty! A little slow. I think it was a proper off-cutter coming up from the left-hander batter. And he has deceived Fad comprehensively on that occasion. And look at that. Nicely bowled. It excited a bit to Sefranur, but I think it was clearly missed the bat a bit. 25 runs on the board for the loss of none after three overs. Well, there's a change in the bowling, so a spinner has been introduced. Manan into the attack. Left arm spinner around the wicket, and he bowls an arm ball first up. Cautiously played by the batter, Junaid Khan. Well, once again, lovely on ball. He has checked the batter going back. Wanted to create room to play the inside out shot. Good bowling so far by Manan. Another lovely delivery. This is brilliant bowling. Well, the way he has bowled the first three deliveries, it seems like that he is a perfect match to bowl against Junaid Khan, to bowl in the power play particularly. And he goes to play across the line shot, got a top edge, and a couple of runs will get added to the score. Good bowling coming up from the bowler. He's throwing a question mark against Junaid Khan with that lovely bowling. This time he has connected well, and this will go across the boundary line. Yes, it does. So finally, this shot will definitely relieve Junaid Khan. Pressure was building up, and he has played from outside off, but well in control. This time went inside out, just wideish of the mid-off fielder there. And well, it has stopped down there. Another couple of runs added to the score. Well, that is the end of over number 4, 33 for the loss of none. "33 after 4 overs without losing any wicket. We can say that it's a good start for the batting side. Shotguns, and it's early into the attack. Well, that is nicely played. Well, direct hit, and Junaid Khan would have been walking back. Plenty of confusion there, and this is the first time that I have seen confusion in the mind of both the batters. There was never a run actually. The ball was played with some force and went very quickly to the fielder there. Azaz Ali, the right arm medium fast. Slow one. Has checked Fahad coming down the track and followed him. Nicely bowled. Just opening up Fahad a little bit. Well, that is played towards the short fine, like good fielding by the fielder there. Single added to the score. Interesting to see how Fahad is changing his stance. Sometimes he's trying to stand back, sometimes he's trying to open up a bit to play toward the leg side. Now this is something really interesting. Adjusting yourself according to the swing, according to the way the bowler is operating. Junaid goes big, uppishly played, just wideish of the fielder there at mid-off, and he will get a couple of runs. Then middle it properly. Though they have scored 36 without losing any wicket in 4.4 overs, but I can say that it's the bowlers who have done a good job. They have not allowed these batters to play freely, and that was nicely played. Now this is more like it. It's all timing for you. Standing tall, opening the face of the bat, and played between the point and gully fielder. A top shot by Junaid Khan will earn him 4 runs, 4 important runs. Now that is another very interesting thing, that the moment the pressure is starting to get build up, somehow Junaid finds a boundary. All of a sudden, 7 runs have come in the first 5 balls of this over. Played and a miss. Good delivery. In the area of uncertainty, nicely bowled to end the over. 5 overs done and dusted. It's 40 for the loss of none. Fazal Manan will continue to bowl. This is going to be the 6th over of this particular inning. This is played in the air. Now fielder coming under it. And he juggles a bit but taken the catch on the second attempt. So Fazal Manan has picked up a wicket. It's Fahad who was struggling a bit out there in the middle. And he has been dismissed. Look at that. He was expecting an arm ball, and this was an orthodox left arm spin. The fielder juggled a bit but taken at the end comfortably. First wicket has fallen down for shotguns. They have lost Fahad here, who has scored 11 on 13 balls. It's 40 for the loss of 1 in 5.1 overs. Well, the fall of wicket has brought Zain out there in the middle. But brilliant bowling coming up by Fazal Manan. He's got some varieties. He's able to bowl those arm balls and also taking the ball away from the right hand better. And the first ball was the arm ball. Good fielding on his own bowling as well. Zainul Abidin. He is... well, this is once again in the air. Fielder backpedaling. Couldn't reach to the ball. Good effort though. And once again, Fazal Manan is all over against these batters. And look at that. He is keeping the theory very simple. The first ball was the arm ball, and the second ball that he has bowled here, it was an orthodox left arm spin. Another dot ball here. Good bowling. Absolutely fantastic coming up from Fazal Manan. Although he has conceded 9 runs, but he is creating plenty of problem for the batters. Two fielders outside the circle for Fazal Manan, long on and deep mid wicket in place. Oh, good delivery and well played as well. So that will conclude the power play. After the 6 overs, it's 42 for the loss of 1. Well, welcome back to all the viewers who have just joined us. Let me tell you that it's LCC Shotguns who have won the toss and they have opted to bat first against Volcano Sports Academy in this split semi-final of Abu Dhabi Cup 2025. So far, 42 for the loss of 1 in 6 overs. Azaz Ali will continue to bowl and he is up against Junaid Khan. Nicely bowled, tucked away toward the leg side for yet another single. Beautiful venue, Tolerance Oval. The lush green grass, nice outfield. Plenty of grass as well on the track, plenty of bounce for the seamers. And even Steven opportunities for the batters as well as for the bowlers. Saif Noor bowled a brilliant spell and it's Fazal Manan who has picked up the first wicket. Nicely bowled. In dipper and well played by Zainul Abidin. Coming behind the line of the ball, playing underneath his eyes. Slower one, uppishly played, but safe enough, and it's a boundary. Good effort by the fielder in the deep, but it was far from him clearly. The slower one, little wideish, and still little risk taken by the batter, but it has paid off for him. Got a boundary, Zainul Abidin here. 5 on 5 he has scored so far. And this time gently played for yet another single. Azaz Ali with the kind of bowling action he has got, most of the deliveries will be nip-backed against the right-handed batters. Nicely played. On the back foot toward the leg side and another single will get added to the score. No real sign of panic shown by the batters. They have got the boundaries when it was much needed. The run rate is just around 7 per over. Another slow one and beaten the batter on that occasion. Well, Azaz Ali was very excited, but umpire denied the appeal. 49 for the loss of 1 after 7 overs. Fazal Manan will continue to bowl. He has picked up a wicket already. Arm ball once again, an inside edge onto the pads. Now Junaid Khan, the reaction of the batter clearly tells you what kind of impact that Fazal Manan has created already onto these batters. He's into his third over. Although the wicket column shows only one, but let me tell you that he has troubled a lot these batters. And look at that. This time turning it away. And Junaid Khan was expecting that. Now ball number 3 will be very interesting. Whether it's going to come back in or it will turn away from the right-hander batter. Yes, it turned away. Nicely played. And he will get a boundary. Now this shows that if you are having the patience and if you are reading the bowler, still you can get decent runs. Look at that. Just glided it past the short third fielder. And good outfield there. First time Fazal Manan has been tackled quite professionally here by the batter. And he has done well. Playing onto the front foot. That's always the key when you are playing against a spinner. Head onto the front foot knee. This time going back, expecting an on ball, but he has found the fielder in the deep. Can you believe it? There was nothing wrong that Junaid Khan has done in this over, but a shot that could have earned him a boundary. But he has just found the fielder there. Well timed, but straight in the hand of the fielder there, standing in the boundary line, who has made no mistake whatsoever. Taken a very comfortable catch. And Junaid Khan is history as far as this played semi-final is concerned. He has scored 33 in 27 balls, played some gorgeous shots before he got caught in the deep. Fazal Manan once again picking up a wicket here. It's 14 for 2 where he has got 53 for the loss of 2 shotguns after 7.5 overs. .53 for the loss of 2 after 7.5 overs. The new batter is Nasser Faraz. Well, little confusion out there. Direct throw, and I think the batter would have been struggling there. Well, that is end of over number 8. 53 for the loss of 2. Well, once again, Thayar Joshi into the attack. Nice delivery first up. And in a rage will earn a single to Zain. Thayar Joshi was just picked up a catch in the deep, involved in the dismissal of Junaid Khan. And he has been rewarded with yet another go here. He has conceded 15 runs in the first over. Nasser Faraz is a very good batter, a good all-round cricketer. He's got very good technique and especially is very good against the spinners as well. All what he needs to do is to apply himself. Nice delivery once again. Looking to play toward the offside, and that is not the smart option, especially when you are playing against a left-arm spinner, a left-arm seamer in fact, the likes of Thaya Joshi, who likes to bring the ball back to the right-hander batter. Good delivery, and well, good sharp running between the wicket, but they got to be very careful. So far the fielders struggle to find the target with their direct throws. Only once so far they have connected it successfully, and that too was given not out as the batter was in the crease in time. Thaya Joshi so far done well, just given away a couple of runs in this over. And that is flicked away toward the leg side. Well, another direct hit was required. They are flirting with the risk, both the batters, and so far they are successful in converting those single to twos. Nicely bowled and equally well played by the batter. Yet another single added to the score. Five runs have come in this over so far. Well bowled. End of over number 9, and it's 58 on the board for the loss of 2. Well, I think the captain on the fielding side has decided to let Fazal Manan bowl out those 4 overs. That is driven towards the offside for yet another single. Fazal Manan, the only successful bowler from the fielding side, has picked up a couple of wickets. 15 runs he has given so far in his 3.1 overs. Nasser Faraz, famous as a good batter against the spinners. Nicely played. That is the key. Coming onto the front foot and defeating that the turn which Fazal Manan is getting. You're always very comfortable when you play against the spinners in the front foot. That reduces the chance of getting leg before or bowled out. Change in the field against Zainullah. Short fine leg in place. Well, that was a wide delivery, but it nipped back, an arm ball. got away with the wide there. Once again turning it away, and will only be a single. I think the batters have decided to just see off Fazal Manan as he's bowling his last over. In fact, couple of legal balls remaining in his spell for this particular game. Nicely bowled and well played as well. Straight to the fielder there, another dot ball. Once again, right on the money. Well, there is a chance for the run out now. Terrible, and well, a bad throw, and Fazal Manan couldn't able to collect the ball, and an easy chance for the run out is missed by the fielder there. Look at that. In fact, I will not blame the fielder there who was throwing. Fazal Manan should have gathered that. 62 for the loss of 2 after 10 overs. Tahir Joshi bowling the full ball. Nasser Fraz just stepping out. Couldn't able to utilize that full toss delivery. Went straight to the fielder there at mid-off. Well, that is nicely bowled and well played as well. In fact, good running between the wickets. Couple of runs added to the score. Wicketkeeper is never happy in this particular match so far. He has always wanted the fielder to be little more aggressive, and also wants the throws to be right on the target. Abrar Sheikh is the wicketkeeper out there. Well, there was supposed to be a slow delivery, and nicely played by the batter for yet another single. If you watch closely, Tahir Joshi, when he is having the ball in his hand, there is clear indication that he's going to bowl the slow one, but you have to be watching him with the camera. Not sure as a batter if you can spot that out from that particular distance. Zain has scored 12 on 13 this time. Short delivery played in the air, and this will go across the boundary line. A powerful shot. Zain will pick up a boundary here. Once again, they are not giving them the pace, and the batters are stepping out to get their own speed on the ball so that they can get the boundaries. They can time the ball well, get some power. .65 on the board in 10.3 overs. They will definitely like to raise the strike rate here. 6.19 is the current run rate. Slow one once again. Straight to the fielder there, but good running between the wickets. Another single added to the score. Tayajoshi bowling quite smartly, not giving any pace to these batters. Nasser Faraz 6 on 10 he has scored. He would like to raise his strike rate here. Well played across the line and in a rage will earn him a single. And that will conclude the over number 11. It's 71 for the loss of 2. Well, the completion of the spell of Fazal Mannan has brought the new bowler into the attack. It's another spinner here. Irshad will be rolling his arm. And the first ball has been cautiously played by Nasser Faraz. Interesting bowling action by Muhammad Irshad. Well, gently played toward the offside, picking up another single here. Nasser want to give a valuable advice to Zain, who has scored 17 on 15 balls so far. Good little partnership building up between these two. 72 on the board in 11.2 overs. Short delivery pulled away. Nice and handsome, but once again, he has found the fielder in the D. What a catch! That is brilliantly taken. A diving effort. Not very short, but he has timed it well. Thought for a moment that it's gone for maximum, but it only finds the hands of the fielder there. Look at that. Brilliant effort. Running to his left, diving effort. Caught a brilliant catch over there by the fielder in the deep. Zain will have to walk back. 17 he has scored on 16 balls. Third wicket goes down here for shotgun. 72 for the loss of 3 in 11.3 overs. Well, it's big out there in the middle. And the first ball is driven back to the bowler. Brilliant catch taken in the deep by the fielder there. Punch toward the leg side for yet another single. Nasser playing on 8, faced 13 balls. Short ball, once again tucked away toward the leg side. Good fielding on his own bowling by Mohammad Irshad. End of over number 12, 74 for the loss of 3. .74 for the loss of 3 in 12 overs. Well, the first ball is put away toward the offside. A dot ball to start with Zaman. An off breaker first up. Got to see how long Nasser is gonna take singles and doubles. This is leading edge, but lucky for him that didn't carry to the fielder there. Interesting battle here between the ball and the bat. 74 for the loss of 3 in 12.2 overs. Exactly 6 per over. This is what shotguns have scored so far. Short ball cut away, but straight to the fielder there. Nasser won't be happy with that shot. Could have hit it anywhere. The shake of the head tells you the story. Well, fielders have done well. The fielding side have done well. In fact, collectively, all the bowlers and the fielders. Well, that is commentator curse for you. That was very poor delivery. I think Zaman has got away with that. Fine leg standing up, and if you are pitching that line, you are asking for trouble. Once again, gently play toward the short third for yet another single here. Runs are coming in the form of singles. Faisal Beg has scored 2 on 3 balls. Nasser Fraz still scoring quite slow out there. 10 on 17. He really need to lift his strike rate. That is once again slow delivery played away toward the offside. 2 is the call, and they will get quite easily those 2 runs. This time he plays a lofted shot. It's going. Oh, what a catch in the deep. What a brilliant effort there in the deep by the fielder. One-handed. He had to jump, and he did that. And he has taken a very good catch. Nasser Faraz thought for a moment he has got a maximum there, but look at the effort there. Brilliantly taken, and good presence of mind as well. He knew where he is standing over there. So another brilliant catch has eventually earned the fielding side yet another wicket. Volcano Sports Academy, they are brilliant on the field. Nasser Fraz goes 12 on 19, 79 for the loss of 4. Well, the fall of wicket has brought Khan out there in the middle. Muhammad Irshad will continue to bowl. And he starts with the dot ball, this over number 14. Well, punch towards the mid-on region for yet another single here. Alam Khan will be facing his first ball. And he's out there in the middle because of a brilliant catch taken in the deep by the fielder to dismiss Nasser Faraz. Good delivery first up. Well, the batting is might not look that easy by the bowlers and the fielders of Volcano Sports Academy. Once again, shout, missing down the leg side. That's what umpire has indicated there. Muhammad Irshad has conceded just 4 runs so far in his 1.4 overs, picking up a wicket as well. The wicket of Zain earlier on. Short delivery once again, taking an outside edge. There will be runs. Saifullah Noor will cut it off. Couple of runs added to the score. So this is the story so far in this inning. Most of the runs have come in the form of singles and doubles. Short delivery pulled away. Another single will get added to the score. End of over number 14, 83 for the loss of 4. $83 for the loss of 4 in 14 overs. And the split semi-final, shotguns against Volcano Sports Academy. Tahir Joshi will continue to bowl. Good full delivery first up. Swinging back. Tahir Joshi bowling his last over of his quota. So far, 29 runs he has conceded in first 3 overs. Little expensive compared to his colleagues. Alam Khan playing on 3, face 5 balls. Slow in the air, chipped it up, and he will get a single. No fielder there in the circle on the leg side. So it's a safe shot even if you play in the air. Faisal Beg on the other end has scored 3 on 5 as well. So 2 new batters out there in the middle. Well, that is plain and miss. This time ball leaving the batter, and the Faisal Beg has no clue whatsoever. Good delivery, right on the money. On the good length. Faisal was not very promising playing that ball. Plenty of variations shown by Tahir Joshi. He can bowl those full deliveries, he can bowl those cutters, and he can bowl those in-swinging deliveries as well. Just a single conceded in the first 4 balls. And that time nicely played, and it will be a single. So the last legal ball of the spell of Tahir Joshi, he has conceded 31 runs so far, still wicketless, and he has a delivery. Might be able to get a wicket here. Full toss, chipped it in the air, but safe enough. A single will get added to score. End of the spell of Tahir Joshi, conceded 32 in his 4 overs, 86 for the loss of 4 in 15. As Azali has been brought back into the attack. Well, and he has knocked him over. Alam Khan first up. Well, it was a quickish off cutter, and Alam Khan had no clue whatsoever. Played across the line, and look at that in swing, which Azaz Ali has been getting, in fact, so far in this game. Alam Khan walking back after scoring 5 on 8. It's 86 for the loss of 5 in 15.1 overs. Well, half of the side is back for shotguns. 86 so far they have scored in 15.1 overs. The new batter Patel out there in the middle. Good delivery first up. Azaz Ali is quite enthusiastic character out there. Runs in, bowl those in cutters, and also a very good fielder. Well, that is attempted slow delivery. Umpire will definitely give it a wide. First real vivid delivery coming up from Azaz Ali. In a reach, twist the call. Now once again confusion between the batters, and once again an overthrow will earn him a single. A little sloppy at a time, the fielding side. A couple of chances to get the runouts has gone begging. Driven toward the offside, fielder there in the deep, and it will be another single. Not an easy day for the batters. They have struggled in this particular game so far. They were unable to find the timing. Junaid Khan earlier on as opener in the power play, the only batter who has got some shots going. Well, that is the Rame shot, and that is improvisation for you. Faisal Beg has eventually picking up a very important boundary in the course of the game. Nicely played, a Dell scoop, beautifully executed, and he gets a boundary here. Driven once again. Fielder in the deep will cut it off. Another single will get added to the score, but good over for the batting side. 95 for the loss of 5 in 16 overs. $95 for the loss of 5 in 16 overs. Saif Al-Noor, the strike bowler, has been brought back. He has bowled well earlier on. Still wicketless though, 9 runs conceded in his 2. Well, that is short of the lane delivery, hit away, but once again not getting the timing and the power behind the shot, and it's Faisal Beg who will have to walk back. Saif Al-Noor has picked up his first wicket. Good catch taken by the fielder in the deep. 6th wicket goes down, 95 on the board, 16.1 overs. Tahir Zaman out there in the middle. 95 for the loss of 6 in 16.1 overs. The current run rate is just 5.88. Seflanur round the wicket on that occasion, and a bumper coming up first up. A wake-up call to Tahir Zaman. Very interesting. So far, Seflanur was bowling over the wicket, but against Tahir Zaman, he has come round the wicket. Change in the field. Short fine leg has been brought up. And he bowls full this time. It is played over the point fielder. Runs for the batter, and they have picked up 2. Well, it is played toward the leg side. 2 is the call. And very good running between the wickets. In fact, they have gone for 3. Seflanur, very casual in gathering the ball there, has allowed the batter to pick an extra run there. 100 up for the batting side eventually in 16.4 overs. Batting has not been easy so far for shotguns. They really struggled, losing away 6 wickets to achieve their 100 runs. That too in 16.4 overs. Patel and Zaman out there in the middle. Seflanur round the wicket. Slow delivery, and that is nicely played. Another single will get added to the score. A loud shout, and that finger goes up slowly and gradually. Another wicket has fallen here. Seflanur strikes, getting yet another wicket in this over. Well, that was plumb. No doubt whatsoever in the mind of the umpire, Rizwan Rashid. Tahir Zaman will have to walk back. 101 for the loss of 7 in 17. (101) for the loss of 7 in 17 overs. Azaz Ali will be bowling his 4th over here. Patel on strike. Full delivery. And well, good running between the wickets. Once again, they have taken the advantage of not being very sharp. The fielders of Volcano Sports Academy. Look at that. Wicket keeper throwing with the glove on, and the fielder was far from the stumps to gather the ball. Couple of runs added to the score. Azaz Ali has conceded 25 runs in 3.1 overs, picked up a wicket though. That is played towards the extra cover region. Once again, 2 is the call, and once again, they have successfully got couple of runs there. Four runs have come in the first two balls. It's in the air, fielder there in the deep, and another couple of runs will get added to the score. Might be no, not on that occasion. Good backed up by the fielder there on that occasion. Three twos have come in the first three balls. Well bowled. Seeing the batter taking some room, bowled intentionally away from him. A precious dot ball here. Wanted to heave toward the leg side, only got an inside edge. Another single will get added to the score. Well, Lexington Shotguns, after winning the toss today, opted to bat first against Volcano Sports Academy, and so far they managed to score 107 after losing 7 wickets. We are into the 18th over. Well, he has picked up a wicket here. Slow delivery, and he has bowled out Mohammad Mohsen. Wanted to play a big shot, and well, he played the shot before the ball even arrived. 8th wicket goes down, 107 in 18 overs. 107 for the loss of 8 wickets in 18 overs. Seflanur will be bowling his 4th over here. Patel on strike. Down the leg side. Well kept by the wicket keeper. A signal wide there. Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025 in progress. The Plate semi-final number 2 between LCC Shotguns and Volcano Sports Academy. Shotguns, after winning the toss, opted to bat first at the CN, which so far didn't go to their favor. Lost 8 wickets and just scored 108. We are into the last 2 overs of the game, of their inning in fact. While that is played toward the leg side, fielder there, it will only be a single. Amin, checking his guard, will be playing his first ball. Mujahid Amin will be facing Saifullah Noor. Oh well, that is a very good delivery. Mujahid Amin had no idea. Just swing the ball away from the left-hander batter. Saifullah Noor has been brilliant in this match so far. Picked up a couple of wickets, and earlier on especially with that swing which he gets usually with the new ball, he has really devastated the batters. Well, poor delivery. Commentator curse. The moment we praise the player, he does the opposite. Wanted to bowl the slower one. I think the ball slipped out of his hands. Oh well, wanted to play the big shot, just getting a bottom edge. But the running has been brilliant, and that is very poor from the fielder there. He's holding the cap in his one hand and trying to stop the ball with the other hand. Not the great strategy really. 3 runs have come in the last ball where it should have been just a single. (113) on the board in 18.3 overs. Patel has scored 11 and 10, and Saifullah Noor comes round the wicket against him. Well, that is once again a slow delivery, and once again a lot of overthrowing unnecessarily, and another single added to the score. Saifullah Noor not happy, and he has a strong case really not to be happy. Plenty of extra runs are scored by the batters with that sloppy piece of fielding there, a lot of overthrowing which were not required, to be honest. 114 on the board. Saifullah Noor. Well, that is a leading edge fielder. Well, take his time. Once again, it has fall at no man's land area. And once again, they have picked up a couple of runs. Catching has been superb, but the ground fielding has been quite ordinary by Volcanoes in this particular game. Nine runs have come in this over so far. Mujahid wanted to whip it away but only find the top edge. Lucky for him, it landed at no man's land area, quite away from the fielder there. A little fumble as well did an extra bit of damage, and extra runs have come. 116 for the loss of 8. We are waiting for the last legal delivery of the over number 19. Once again, it has played in the air. A slower one deceived the batter, and Mujahid Amin will have to walk back. Wicket number 9 goes down. Look at that. Deceived by the slower one. Wanted to play the lofted shot. Just only managed to check it at the end. It's 116 for the loss of 9 in 19 overs. So we are into the last over of the inning of shotguns. They have scored 116 so far after losing 9 wickets. Shotguns earlier on, after winning the toss, opted to bat first. The Sian, which so far couldn't go to his favor. They wanted to score 160, as the captain Fahad mentioned at toss. The surface has played well, but I think it's the bowlers who have done really a great job for their side. They pitched the ball at the right areas. There's plenty of purchase out there for the bowlers, especially for the spinners. We have seen Fazal Manan bowling superbly earlier on in the power play. Saifullah Noor and Tahir getting some swing as well with the new ball. Wali Muhammad and Patel out there in the middle. Short ball, trying to pull the ball away. Loud shout by Zaman, denied by the umpire. Still they got 5 legal balls remaining in their inning, though they got only 1 wicket. This time Weber delivery, and it will be given wide. Another extra included to the score. Once again, an off cutter. It is put away towards the deep square leg region for a boundary. Just missed the line and paid the price there, Zaman. with the fielder standing up at short fine leg and deep square leg. You can't be bowling in the leg stump line there. With that off cutter particularly. 5 runs have come in the first 3 balls. In fact, first 2 balls, including that wide. 121. Once again, an off cutter play towards the deep mid wicket region. Another boundary here. Back to back boundaries for Patel. These are important runs, mind you. Shotguns have got very good bowlers, and if they can reach up to 130, I will consider that will be a very good score to defend on this surface. Once again, short and toward the leg side. A poor delivery, and it is gone for the maximum. Nicely pulled by Patel on that occasion. Poor bowling coming up in this over by Zaman. He is missing his target, not bowling outside off. This time once again short on the leg side with the fielder standing up. It was a freebie for Patel, who has grabbed maximum runs in this over. So far, he has picked up 15 runs in the first 4 balls. 131 on the board already. This time he has played over the point fielder, and he'll pick another 2. Good over for the batting side. It's Patel on a roll here. 27 he has scored on just 16 balls. Once again an off cutter, put away toward the leg side. Another maximum. Well, Zaman bowling in the zone of the batters, and this time Patel has put it away over deep mid wicket for yet another 6. 2 sixes and 2 boundaries have come in this over. 138 on the board in 20 overs for LCC shotgun. So in the latter part of the inning, I think they have managed to grab some very important runs. Look at the betting card. It's Junaid Khan in the beginning have scored some valuable runs, 33 in 27. Well, contributed well by Fahad. So is Zain Al Abidin picking 11 and 17. Nasir Fraz scored 12. Faisal Beg and Alam Khan as well chipped in with some runs, 9 and 5. Tahir Zaman, Muhammad Mohsen and Mujahid Amin just losing their wickets with the very low score. But it's Manoj Patel who has picked up 32 runs in 17. I think he has played one of the important knock of this played semi-final. They were also helped by extras, 9 extras given by the bowlers. 138 is what scored. Talking about the bowling from Volcano, Cefalanur bowled well, 4 overs, 23 runs, picked up 3 wickets. Azaz Ali, so as Muhammad Fazal Mannan picking up 2 wickets each. Muhammad Irshad and Zaman as well picking 1 wicket each. Tahi Joshi remained wicketless in this particular inning. They conceded 9 extras and 6.90 is the run rate. Well, we'll take a short break and we'll catch you back as Volcano starts their chase over here. 139 will be the target for them. Stay tuned. Good morning to all of you and welcome back from Oval Tolerance here in Abu Dhabi. This is Capital Cup Abu Dhabi 2025 in progress. We're into the chase over here. It's Volcano Sports Academy. Will be starting their chase against LCC Shotguns. 139 is the target set to them by Shotguns, and they're allotted 20 overs. Both the batters out there in the middle, and we are starting the proceeding here. Mujahid Amin has got the ball in his hand. Will be bowling his left arm spin round the wicket first up. Right on the money. Nicely bowled. Mujahid Amin has got plenty of experience, has ability to bowl the orthodox spin as well as this is what he can do quite nicely. The arm ball, which will always come back toward the right-hander batters. Two batters out there in the middle to open the inning. This time played away toward the leg side. Runs on the board for Volcanoes. Kalimullah and Azaz Ali out there in the middle as openers for Volcanoes. 139 ideally in a T20 game, not a big score, but here let me tell you that the way the surfer has played in the morning, there is plenty of purchase for the spinners as well as for the seamers here. And 139 can easily be considered as 160 plus in any other ground. White signal by the umpire, drifting down the leg side on that occasion. Mujahid Amin. It's a played semi-final 2. The victorious team will qualify for the final, which will also be played later on today. Once again tucked away toward the leg side, another single. Once again played gently, straight to the fielder there. End of over number 1, 3 on the board for the loss of none. It's Qadir Ahmed who has got the ball in his hand, right arm over the wicket, and will be up against Azaz Ali. Down the leg side, well taken by the wicket keeper there, Zain, and umpire Rizwan signals wide. Two very professional and experienced umpires supervising this game. It's Rizwan as well as Kale on the other end. Simon is the scorer. Another dot ball here. Tawheed Kole and Mohammad Rashid. On-field umpires, Seman is the scorer. And we got a very professional media team as well working behind the scenes, led by Mr. Ghulam and Bilal, the chief organizer here. While that is good delivery, not very smart as Ali on that occasion to play that kind of shot. Not like an openers usually. They got good footworks, they come behind the line of the ball and play. Nevertheless, the fumble by the wicketkeeper allowed them to take a single. Kalimullah on strike. Oh, well, nice delivery. Batsman had no idea really. An inner edge will earn him a single. That is cut away uppishly, but in the gap and plenty of power and timing behind that shot. Azaz Ali will get a boundary here to his name. Width provided, and Azaz Ali has got plenty of wood behind that shot. Almost a similar start Volcanos have got as the shotguns got earlier on in the first inning. The required run rate is just 7 per over, but it will be the wicket columns that will decide later on the course of the game. Well, wanted to play a big shot. Nowhere near the ball he was to play that shot. Good delivery. Swinging the ball away, Kadir Ahmed needs to make sure that he pitches at the right area. This time a lofted shot, and he got plenty of wood once again. Azaz Ali and getting another boundary here. These are important runs coming up for the batting side. It was a pitched up delivery and he has covered the swing quite nicely. Didn't middle the ball, but enough power and timing to get the ball carried away across the boundary line. 14 for none after 2 overs. Well, we are into the third over. Mujahid Amin will continue ball here. First ball driven away for a single. It won't be that easy for the batters to just slog the balls around and get your runs. They have to play hard here. As far as fielding side is concerned, they need to keep taking wickets to keep the pressure going on to the batters. Well, that is beautifully cut away. Brilliant footwork by the batter. Seeing the ball coming back, nipping back, he went back and right on top of the ball, cutting it away, bisecting the fielder. Got a boundary. Top shot. Out of the coaching menu, when you want to play the cut shot, make sure that you are on top of the bounce there. Defensively played on that occasion. Well, that is lofted long enough. And that has gone out of the park here. First maximum coming up from the bed of Hezaz Ali. He is sent out there in the middle to do that. And so far he has been successful. It was an arm ball. He has read that quite nicely and dispatched it over the side screen for a 6. This time it's in the air. And just fall short of the fielder there. 25 on the board already. Well, the fielder at mid-off was little lazy to react to that, and well, that is a drop catch. For a moment I thought it fall short of the fielder, but it was dropped. An easy catch, I guess. Azaz Ali survives here. Wickets are very important. You can't afford to drop those catches. End of over number 3, 26 on the board. Kadir Ahmed. Well, he has been welcomed by a brilliant hit. Umpire will figure it out and has gone for maximum. What a start by Volcanoes here in this plate semi-final. This was pitched up and Azaz Ali need no second invitation. He is very aggressive in this chase so far. He has reached up to 26 on just 13 balls. 32 on the board, going along nicely, Volcanoes. The required run rate is just 6.42 per over, where the current run rate is 9.6. So far, Volcanoes are very much on top of this game. Onto the body, played away toward the leg side, chase on. Another couple of runs added to the score. Well, good delivery as Azali at a very awkward position to play that cut shot which he wanted to play. I think the decision of sending Azaz Ali has clearly disturbed the fielding side because he is very unorthodox with his approach. But quite effective so far. Has got some runs, some quick runs in fact. Just relying on hand-eye coordination, Azaz Ali has scored 28 on 17 balls. Once again, somehow he is negotiating Kadir Ahmed. 4 overs gone, 34 for none. Faisal Beg into the attack, and is bowled an off spin here. First ball safely negotiated by the batter Kalimullah, who's playing on 3 and just faced 7 balls. Most of the proceedings are done by Azaz Ali on the other end. Again, pitched up delivery, nicely played with the straight bat. Kalimullah doesn't seems to be in a hurry as Azaz Ali has got plenty of runs on the other end. Well bowled by Faisal Beg. Now he is teasing Kalimullah. The next 3 balls will be quite interesting. We'll be testing out the patience of the batter, and that is pressure releasing single taken by Kalimullah. Now Azaz Ali on strike, who has scored 28 on 18 balls, has done bulk of the run score so far. If off spinner into the attack will be very interesting. He goes for the big shot. Didn't connect it quite effectively, but will get a single. Once again, short in length and tucked away toward the leg side for a single. Smartly played by Kalimullah. End of over number 5, 37 on the board for the loss of none. Muhammad Mohsen into the attack. Will be up against Kalimullah. Down the leg side, and well, that is nicely held by the wicket keeper. It was drifting down the leg side. Then I will had to cover plenty of real estate over there. He has done quite nicely, saved a few runs for his team. These are the kind of efforts will be required from the fielding side to stay within this game. Exactly 101 required in 15 overs. They need to keep taking wickets and they need to field well. Once again, wideish delivery, and it was too hard for the wicket keeper. Even Zain has been brilliant. Well, the first ball has gone wide, and this time as well. 4 runs have come in this over so far without a legal board getting registered. Mohsen needs to find his line quite quickly here. He's trying to bowl those in swingers and he has to start from outside off. Needs to finish on the off stump. And he bowls a no ball here. Now Mohsen will be under pressure. 4 wides and then a no ball. Kalimullah, who has been quite cautious on the other end, has got a gift here. He has got a free hit. Fielders can't change as the same batter is batting. Now Kalimullah, what he can do on this free hit ball. And he just manages to get a single here. Ball hurried at him. Well bowled on that occasion by Mohsen. He seems to be a very good bowler. Has got good run up, good action. It is just a matter of finding line, right line and length. Slow one, and that is put away. Over mid off. A huge shot for a maximum here. Azaz Ali is playing a magnificent knock here in this plate semi-final. A pitched up delivery and he has left nothing in the tank. Powerful shot over long off. Azaz Ali playing on 35, faced 20 balls. 49 runs on the board in 5.2 overs. This time cut away but straight to the fielder there. Mohsen has been put under pressure by those wides, no balls, and then that massive blow by Azaz Ali for a 6. Just 90 required in 14.3 overs now. And they still got all those 10 wickets in hand, Volcanoes. Full delivery and nicely played. Good running between the wickets as well. A single added to the score. 50 up for the batting side Volcanoes, and they have got that 50 in just 5.4 overs thanks to Azaz Ali particularly. He has scored 36 not out so far in just 22 balls. Already hit 3 maximums in this inning. Nicely played and brilliant running between the wickets. Kalimullah, though, has scored only 7, but he has been very smart, giving a very good company. Just taking a single, giving the strike to Azaz Ali, who is doing bulk of the scoring. When you are chasing down those targets, you always have to be very smart. You need to build partnerships. You need to rotate the strikes. Swing and a miss. Wanted to heave away toward the leg side. Well, Mohsen finishes his first over with the dot ball. Conceded 14 in it. 51 for the loss of none after 6 overs. So power play definitely belongs to the batting side here. on the board for the loss of none after 780 runs required in 13 overs. $59 for the loss of none after 7 overs. Powerful performance so far by the batters of Volcanoes. They just need 80 in 13 overs. Mujahid Amin has been brought back into the tag and he has been welcomed by the first ball. It's a chance to grab a wicket here and the catch is taken in the deep. So Mujahid Amin has picked up a wicket here. The decision of bringing him back has worked for the fielding side. And it's the dangerous man Azaz Ali, who has scored 43 on just 27 balls, is walking back. A breakthrough for the fielding side. But I think Azaz Ali has done his part. 59 for 1 after 7.1 overs. Well, shotguns needed wickets and the breakthrough has been provided by the left arm spinner Mujahid Amin. Has picked up a wicket here. And it's the dangerous man Azaz Ali, who has done bulk of the scoring, is back in the dugout. Abrar Sheikh out there in the middle. Plenty of fielders on the offside in the circle. And he has played quite defensively right on the front foot. Abrar Sheikh. Plenty of fielders in the deep on the leg side. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on. Mujahid Amin needs to be spot on with his line. This time played on the offside and he has picked up a single here. No fine leg, no short fine leg, no deep fine leg. So Mujahid Amin can't afford to drift down the leg side. Once again, orthodox left arm spin. Driven towards a long on for a single. This is what is the requirement, the need of the hour. Don't want to just slog away and lose your wickets. 78 required and 73 balls. Well, he went for the sweep shot. No fine leg in place. Couple of runs will get added to the score. I really have a feeling to have a fielder there. 63 for the loss of 1 in 8 overs. Fad will continue to bowl. And now then the things will be very interesting as Azaz Ali, who has been hitting the ball quite nicely, back in the dugout. Kalimullah was quite cautious earlier on. What will be the game plan from his side? I think he will continue to rotate the strike as he has done on that occasion. The required run rate is just 6.43. Not a big task, but again, if you can maintain to reserve the wickets, then you can afford to take singles. Well, inside out shot, fielder over there, just fall short of him. Just one bounce in the hand of the fielder there. And that is played toward the point region. Good fielding. This is the kind of sport is required by the bowlers from the fielders. This time coming down the track and playing inside out. Good footwork by the batter, not allowing the bowler, spin bowler, to get adjust to his line and length. Well, that is pulled away. We'll get another single. Nasser Fraz with a lovely throw. End of over number 9, 67 for the loss of 1. Well, it seems like the fielding side has decided to let Mujahid Amin bowls out his 4 overs, the way we see earlier on Fazal Manan doing the same thing. They are looking for wickets, and seems like Mujahid Amin is the best option so far. Once again, it's in the air and in the hand of the fielder there in the deep. Wanted to play inside out shot, timed it well, and it went straight in the hand of the fielder. So the decision has worked for the fielding side. They let Mujahid Amin bowl yet another over, and he has picked up another wicket here. 68 for the loss of 2 in 9.2 overs, and it's Kalimola, who was so far playing quite cautiously, is back in the dugout. Well, the fall of wicket has brought Dilshan out there in the middle. Mujahid Amin picking up another wicket here, showing his experience, bowling at the right areas with the lovely pace. A left-hander batter to tackle the left-arm spinner. Well, chance for the run out. Direct hit was required, and Mujahid Amin not happy with the fielder, wanted him to be little more closer to the batter. Nasser Faraz. Well, direct hit would have been interesting, but it has hit the bat of the batter. Obviously, he was not trying to stop the throw, but eventful over so far. Abrar Sheikh on the other end has scored 6 on 6. Oh, once again, some excitement there in the middle as Dilshan wanted to take a single. It was never there. I think Abrar has done well to send him back on time. A little short in length and it is played away for a single. Brilliant delivery. Very good spell come to an end by Mujahid Amin. He has picked up 2 wickets, gave away just 22 runs. 70 for the loss of 2 in 10 overs, 89 required, another 69 required in 60 balls. By Fahad. Well, he has seen the batter coming down the track and pulled his length. Just a single added to the score. Fahad will continue to bowl round the wicket. The left-hander batter on strike. 3 fielders in the deep, waiting for that big shot. Long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Fraction shot played towards the leg side for a single. tucked away once again for yet another single here. More than your hitting ability, the game is testing today the patience and the skill of the batter to rotate the strike. And so far, Dilshan and Nebrar Sheikh has sh shown that they have got both. End of over number 11, 74 for the loss of 2, 65 required in 54 balls. Faisal Beg has been brought back into the attack. Oh well, he has knocked him over. Inside edge onto the stump. Dilshan will have to walk back. And it's Shotguns who are right back into this game with the fall of this wicket. 74 for the loss of 3 in 11.1 overs. And it is Faisal Beg who has provided a wicket here to Shotguns. 65 required in 53 balls. Shotguns are sensing here that they are back in this game. .74 for the loss of 3 in 11.1 overs. Faisal Beg has just provided a wicket to his team. Zaman out there in the middle. Well, I think a couple of good overs from the fielding side with maybe another wicket here will have a very good contest lined up. A single added to the score here. Zaman off the mark with a single. Faisal Beg bowling lovely off spin here. 4 runs he has given away just in 1.2 overs, picking up a wicket as well. Well, there was a chance here for the batter. It was down the leg side delivery. Opted to take a single here. 63 needed in 51 balls. Slowly and gradually, the fielding side is coming back into this game. Well, that is quite a wide delivery put away for a couple of runs. Faisal won't be happy with that particular delivery. Fraction shot put away easily for yet another single. Faisal needs to make sure that he finds the right areas to bowl because every ball is going to be very crucial. Every single will be very crucial here. If he pitches the ball up, that should be a right option here. Once again, fraction shot giving enough time to the batter. Another single added to the score. End of over number 12, 80 for the loss of 3. 59 required in 8 overs. Well, Fahd has decided to bowl out his all quota of 4 overs. 16 runs he has conceded so far, including that single. It's 17 in 3.1 overs. 58 required in 47 balls. 7 wickets in hands. Wicket will be very crucial here. Batting is not that easy here on this surface, so you have to make sure you build up partnerships. Nicely played. Well, Zaman having a casual, in fact, Abrar Sheikh chat with the Fahad. You don't want to get hit with that throw. Once again, picking a single here. So they have adopted the right strategy. Don't want to just hit the big shots and throw away their wicket. Good fielding on his own bowling, Fahad. .58 required in 44 balls. Another very good delivery. No room whatsoever. The line and the length is superb on that occasion. Just conceded 3 runs in this over. Last legal ball of his spell, Fahad. That is played onto the back foot. It should be a single. And with that single, Fahad concludes his quota of 4 overs. 20 runs he has given, wicketless though. 55 needed in 40. Faisal Beg will continue to bowl. And he bowls a nice delivery. Well, appeal for the run out, and I think direct hit would have been more interesting. Nevertheless, it is referred to the TV umpire here. The batter looks quite confident. The last thing the batters want is to get a run out. It was gently played and good throw right on top of the bells. Stumps moved. Yes, we can see the stumps moving, and I think shotguns have got a strong case here. Yes. Well, the decision is made. A very important wicket has fallen here. Zaman. We got to figure it out who has got run out, but it's definitely a wicket here. Well, what a blow for the batting side. A run out at a very important stage of the game. Lovely piece of fielding and brilliantly done by the wicketkeeper Zain. The new batter, Murtaza, out there in the middle. And well, he has hit away on the very first ball, not in a convincing manner, but he gets a single here. .54 required in 6.4 overs. That is played toward the offside. Another single added to the score. Ghulam Murtaza, one thing is sure that he is a strong lad. He likes to hit the big shots and he has the ability. Shotguns will like to get his wicket as soon as possible. And he has hit toward the leg side. Nasir Faraz takes the catch in the deep. The dangerous man Ghulam Murtaza is walking back. Look at that. Beautifully taken in the deep by Nasir Faraz. He is a gun fielder. And Ghulam Murtaza is walking back. Wicket number 5 goes down here for the batting side. 86 for 5 in 13.4 overs. 53 needed in 6.2 overs. Well, what a turnaround to this game. Still, it is even Steven though. 5 wickets remaining, but two new batters out there in the middle. Muhammad Irshad will be facing his first ball. Zaman just scored 7 on 9, 53 needed in 32 balls. In fact, 38 balls. Once again, he hits in the air and just takes a single. 52 needed in 6.1 over, 37 balls. 8.43 is the required run rate. Punched down the ground for yet another single. Now, for the first time in the game, shotguns on top of this game so far. 88 for the loss of 5 in 14. Well, the first ball is put away for a single here. Muhammad Irshad playing on 1. Well, he has gone for the big shot. Once again, just manages to get a single here. Alam Khan rolling his arm for the first time in the game here. Well, that is played away towards the short fine leg. Very lucky Alam on that occasion. With fine leg up, you can't afford to bowl down the leg side. A single added to the score in the form of leg byes. 48 required in 5.3 overs. Wicket columns will remain very important. Irshad trying to hit the big shots. And once again, he is unable to connect that. He is trying to play with, with the force rather than with the timing. And Zaman rightly going and giving a valuable advice to him. And this time he connects it. And he finds the fielder there. Well, the ball was there to hit. Irshad got the power but not the elevation behind that shot. It went straight in the hand of the fielder. Flat, but just found the fielder in the deep. So the wicket number 6 goes down here. Good catch taken in the deep by the fielder there. Good comfortable catch. Now shotguns clearly on top of this game. 91 for the loss of 6 wickets. 48 required in 5.1 overs. Only 4 wickets in hands. Well, Alam has picked up a wicket here. The new man, Noor, out there in the middle. Saifullah Noor. He has bowled superbly, but he has a different role to play. And the first ball is a dot ball against him. 91 for the loss of 6 in 15. 48 required in 30 legal balls. Zaman into the bowling, and Zaman is facing. The first ball, full toss, played away towards the extra cover for a single. 47 required in 4.5 overs, 29 balls. The pace on here, I think the batters will be very happy. Saifullah Noor will be facing against Tahir Zaman. Once again bowling those low full tosses. Another single added to the score. What a turnaround to this game. Those quick wickets in the middle stage has really brought back shotguns into this game. Particularly the run out, that was really unnecessary. Good delivery on that occasion. And very good fielding by the fielder. Came very quickly from the deep to ensure that extra runs is not taken. Now out of these two, Saifullah Noor and Zaman, someone has to play blinder of a knock. Well, that is overpaid delivery, driven, but straight to the fielder there in the deep. 44 required in 26 legal balls. They would like to take this game into the deep in the last over where they require 14-15 runs, and they will have a better chance field batting side. I'm sure this is something will be going on in their mind. Full toss, had an opportunity. The ball hurried at him and he just manages to get a single. 3 full tosses bowled by Tahir Zaman in this over, but they only manages to get a single. While that is played in the air towards the deep extra cover region, fielder will cut it off, but won't be able to stop them getting those 2 runs. 41 required in 24 balls. They got 4 wickets in hands. 41 runs required in 24 legal balls, 4 wickets in hand. Zaman playing on 12 has 15 balls. Saiful has 4 balls, scored 4 runs. Wali Muhammad has got the ball in his hand and will be bowling first time in this particular match. Well, that quick back of the length delivery. He's got pace. He's a tall fellow. Wali Muhammad has got the pace. Needs to make sure bowling in the right area. Don't try to bowl outside off. All what the batters require is to just edge away, utilize the pace of the bowler. Well, that was in the slot, but Zaman has not picked that particular length. Back to back dot balls. A pressure delivery coming up. Wali Muhammad steaming in. Oh, another dot ball. This time wanted to play the late cut. Didn't connect it. The idea was right. The fielders are in the circle in that region. 41 required in 21 legal balls. Things are getting out of the hands of Volcanoes here. Quick bumper and has been signaled wide by the umpire. The bowler is not happy, but I think it was slightly above the given height, and the umpire I think was correct in making that decision. Zaman not very told. Somehow he needs to find a boundary here. Comes down the track, hits it towards the offside, fielder there in the deep. It will only be a single. .39 required in 20 legal balls. 11.7 is the required run rate now. Saiful brilliant with the ball. What he can do with the bat. This is played semi-final. You won't be playing any match after this of this tournament if you loses it. Swing and a miss. Another dot ball. Brilliant over by Wali Muhammad. He has been given the ball at a very crucial stage for the first time in this game, and he has just conceded 2 runs so far. Fahd has definitely got a plan in his mind. He knew where to utilize Wali Muhammad. This time played towards the deep third, and he will get a single. Saiful 100 up for the batting side. They have scored 101 in 17 overs, 38 required in 18 balls. required in 3 overs. And Tahir Zaman into the deck. The first ball played away for a single. Earlier on, Abu Dhabi 2025 Volcano of Breakers struggled in India batting. Still managed to get 7 on the board. And in chase, Volcano initially batted first. Azaz Ali scored a decent amount of 40 odd runs. Good quick departure. Rest of the batters didn't struggle. Right now, South Africa average on the top of the 35 required in 4 overs. The required run rate has creeped up to 13.12. Zaman is facing Tahir Zaman. Well, that was a poor delivery, and Zaman has missed out on the delivery, not happy with his shot. Almost coming down. A full toss into the board, not going to be desired there for six. Was down here. Second chase of non ball requirement on the track. Performance of the batter. The boundaries, unless if it happens like that, the wicket keeper has been brilliant playing behind the stump, but not. "30 required, 2.1 overs, and well, that is nicely played, but straight to the fielder there. Direct hit, and Zaman would have been back in the dugout. A single added to the score. 29 required in the last 2 overs. They still got 4 wickets in hands. Another dot ball here in this played semi-final of this ongoing Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. 29 runs required in 15 balls. Saifullah Noor playing on 7. Face 11 balls, Zaman playing on 15, face 21 balls. Wali Muhammad has been brilliant so far. You don't want to have more than 20 runs in the last over. Somehow you need to score 9 in this over. Another swing and a miss. Now this is not going to help the batting side. Saifullah Noor not coming behind the line of the ball. Just throwing the kitchen sink at it. And this is not how you will get runs, particularly on this surface. It has got plenty of purchase for the bowlers. Get into the line and swing the bat. That would be a better option. Saifullah Noor trying to focus. This time he has connected, but there is fielder in the deep. It will only be a single. Batters are trying to play toward the leg side. All the fielders are inside the circle on the off side except the deep point. Mid off standing up, extra cover standing up. So better option is to play on the off of those fielders. Another back of the lane delivery. Zaman has clearly stunned by the superb bowling of Wali Muhammad. He has got no clue whatsoever. 28 required in 7 balls now. And good to see Saifullah Noor giving some valuable tips to Zaman. This time he has played it, but straight to the fielder there. It will only be a single. Good over. Once again, a very nice over by Wali Muhammad. Just conceded 2. We are into the last over now. 27 required in last 6 legal balls. So we are into the last over of this played semi-final 2 of this ongoing Capital Cup Abu Dhabi 2025. 27 needed in 10 balls. Full toss, nicely hit. But there is fielder in the deep. Another single added to the score. Superb performance. Realizing the conditions, Fahad has utilized his resources quite nicely on the field. Full toss and has missed everything. Just pass before the off stump, and Saifullah, well, inquiring with the umpire if it's a no ball. It was clearly not. He's a tall fellow and the ball just went below the stump's height as well, as we can see from the camera. Once again, another dot balls. 26 required in 3 balls. Statistically, well, shotguns have won this game. Unless the bowler bowls some wide and no balls, and then he is smashed for boundaries and sixes, but it doesn't seem like happening here. Brilliant bowling. Absolutely amazing the way these two young bowlers have bowled in the death overs. Wali Muhammad and Tahir Zaman. They have not given anything away to these batters. 25 required in last 2 balls. Zaman steaming in against Zaman. Cut away. He'll get a boundary. A boundary after a long time here by Zaman. But that will not bother the fielding side much, as we are nicely played. Found the gap as well. So we are into the last ball of this game. Played semi-final 2, Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Zaman versus Zaman. Down the leg side, wide. We all got to wait here. Brilliant performance. It was a hard day for the batters of both the teams. They had to play particularly well to get their runs. Azaz Ali, brilliant in the beginning, but then the better struggle against other bowlers, and that is nicely taken by the wicket keeper Zain. Brilliantly bowled by Tahir Zaman. This is it. The match has ended up. It's LC Shotguns convincingly has won this game. Toward the end, they have bowled well, they have fielded well, they utilizes the resources, especially impressed with the captaincy of Fahad. Look at the batting card. Azaz Ali right on top, 43 on just 27 balls. Good contribution by Kalimullah and Abrar Sheikh contributing 11 and 13, but rest of the batters really struggled. Zaman held out at the crease, but very slow, 21 on 27 balls. Saifullah Noor giving a company 9 and 16, but not enough. Eventually losing their way by 19 runs against Shotguns. While talking about the bowling, excellent captaincy by Fahad, utilizes his resources quite nicely. Mujahid Amin right on top, leading from the front, couple of wickets in, just giving away 22 runs in his 4 overs. Qadir Ahmed given 18 runs, little expensive, but it's Faisal Beg who has picked up yet another 2 wickets. Muhammad Mohsin and Fahad Nawaz wicketless, but they really dented the run rate, whereas Alam Khan has as well picking up a wicket, just giving away 2 in his 1. Tahir Zaman and Wali Muhammad has been brilliant in the death overs, just given nothing away. 18 and 5 they conceded in their 3 and 2 overs. Wicketless though, but very effective. Well, the extras were quite a bit. 16 they have given, but since they kept the strike rate in the hunt, has eventually done the job. Well, this is the match summary. Shotguns early on won the toss and elected to bat first. Junaid Khan scored 33, Patel scored 32, and Zain scored 17. First bowling side for Volcano, Saifullah Noor picking up 3 wickets, given 23 runs. Manan, couple of wickets to him, given 18 runs. Ali as well picking up 2 wickets, 29 runs. Volcano, Azaz Ali in the beginning were really going full gun blazing, 43 and 27. Zaman and Abrar Sheikh later on contributed 21 and 13. Faisal Beg brilliant, couple of wickets, 13 runs. Mujahid Amin once again brilliant up there, 2 wickets for him, 22 runs given, and Alam picking up a wicket as well. Eventually, Shotguns have won this game by 19 runs. We'll take a short break and we will catch you very soon with the post-match presentation, so stay tuned here.
Good morning and welcome to the post-match presentation of the plate semi-final 2, which was played between LCC uh, Shotguns against Volcano Sports Academy. Well, a brilliant game, a low-scoring game, but eventually, when a low-scoring game happens, it depends on how the fielding is done and how the bowling is done. And we have got a player, a left-arm spinner, who has bowled superbly in the power play, picking up two very important wickets, and also he was involved in a run-out. And I would like to call him onto the stage, and he will be receiving his award from the match referee, Mr. Rizwan. Congratulations. Mujahid would like to have few words with you. Congratulations, ज़बरदस्त bowling की आपने, लो स्कोरिंग गेम थी, बिलीव था कि टीम जीत जाएगी.
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि अल्लाह ताला ने परफॉर्मेंस करवाई है. बाकी लो स्कोरिंग मैच था तो विकेट थोड़ा इतना इजी नहीं था, लेकिन हमारा प्लान ऐसा ही था कि अगर लो स्कोरिंग है तो हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम कंटेन पे जाएं टाइट बॉलिंग करके, ताकि जो रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट है उसको बढ़ाया जाए. बाकी उसी प्लान में सक्सेसफुल हुए. तो थोड़ा सा उनके ऊपर प्रेशर आया तो डाउन हुए, तो फिर हमने अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बैक कर लिया.
वेल मुजाहिद, फील्डिंग भी बड़ी अच्छी की आपने, रनआउट भी किया, और अभी आप क्वालिफाई कर रहे हैं फाइनल के लिए इस अबू धाबी कैपिटल कप 2025 में. क्या चांसेस देख रहे हैं आप अपनी टीम के?
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करते हैं कि क्वालिफाई किया है. ठीक है, टाइट गेम थी और सब लड़कों ने मेहनत की है. ठीक है, तो बाकी ये मोमेंटम लेके चलेंगे इंशाल्लाह विनिंग वाला. तो इंशाल्लाह अच्छा मैच देखने को मिलेगा आपको इंशाल्लाह.
वेल ऑल द बेस्ट, एंड उम्मीद है कि फाइनल में भी आपकी टीम अच्छा खेलेगी.
इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू.
All the best. Well, this is it. Mujahid Amin winning player of the match of this particular plate semi-final 2. Let's see what happens in the final, another match which is lined up very soon. You will be having in the live scenario. Thank you very much. This is Nadeem with the post-match presentation.